That's bad.
Yeah. So if you could stake me for, say, $250, if I don't cup of some juice by Monday, they're gonna take me to the dentist.
It's $250, he says, and I haven't even eaten since I got out. How much for this?
Cameras? You can't give them away. So who does live here?
Give me a second, I'll find something. Now what do we have here? I got enough cold cuts in here for a long weekend.
Don't.
The photographer's pretty crafty. I mean, he's 20 in the back of this freezer.
So leave that there, leave that alone.
Now if I could just find the mustard.
So who did send that message, huh?
You know, it's kind of funny how you degenerate the second you get out of prison. I mean, back in the stir, you guzzle up any of that slop they dished out, but how if I don't get any mustard? I get the shakes.
And who did send that message, huh?
Oh, got it.
What did he sound like?
What did who sound like?
The joker who phoned.
I don't know, some kind of foreigner. You can find the one who was put on.
Where were you when he phoned?
My usual place. You?
My usual place.
So? Lisa.
It's gotta be Lisa. I mean, who else knows where to find us?
What's through there?
Bedroom, bathroom.
Got another entrance?
Nope. Bars on all the windows, just like these.
Think. If you walk out on me now, I'll simply walk out after you. And with Lisa right there, you've signed your names all over this apartment. And even if you knew what you've touched, it would take at least an hour to wipe off. No, I only touched one thing when
Reverend Hale, I've always wanted to ask a learned person, you see. What signifies the reading of strange books?
What books?
Well, I don't know. She hides them.
Who does this?
Martha, my wife. You see, I have wakened many times at night to see her sitting in a corner, reading a book. Now, what do you think of that?
No, that's not necessary.
Well, it discomforts me. You see, last night, mark this, I try to pray and pray again, and I cannot, and then she closed her book and walked right into the house, and then, mark this, I could pray again.
The stop at your prayer. That is strange. I should like to speak with you further on this.
Well, now, I'm not saying that she's touched the devil now. I only admire to know what kind of books she reads and why she reads them.
Aye, we'll discuss it. Now mark me, if the devil is truly in her, you will see some frightful wonders.
No, I cannot recall.
I heard her lie. He gave me £9 damages. You were a fair judge, your father. Because you see, at this time I had a mare. It were a white mare. And this man came to see the mare and... there he is!
Mr. Putnam, I have an accusation by Mr. Corey because he states you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery on George Jacobs, who is now in jail. What say you to that, sir?
it is a lie.
Mr. Putnam states your charge is a lie, sir. What say you to that?
A fart on Thomas Putnam! That is what I say to that.
What?